Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going out in this spot called Catalina. So whenever we come to this spot, we have to take this tender boat. We have to tender boats right outside the ship, going inside to Catalina. So that's the Catalina Islands that we're gonna go try and see what they have in store for us.
Good afternoon. Welcome aboard. Back anytime before 4:45. You have shuttle boats to be running all the time, dropping off passengers and taking passengers back to the cruise ship. So just keep that in your hip pocket. Please remain seated once we get our safety railing on the ramp.
That's the boat right there, and we're still on the tender boat, and they say everybody has to be seated down for you to be able to ride on this boat. This is still America, and they're so strict when it comes to rules and regulations, so you cannot just break rules here that easily. So yeah, you're just gonna sit down and wait until the boat comes. It's an island that's being owned by America. It's an island way away. It's like an island that's away from America, that some people say it's owned by somebody, but yeah, we don't understand when it comes to such sentiment. But at the moment, we're gonna go by what we know. This is an island, it's owned by America, and we're gonna try and go in it and try and enjoy what's in it. I heard it's somewhat a little bit of expensive. Yeah, I'm always complaining about my expenses, but yeah, we're gonna try and see what's here for us, and we're gonna go together and see what's new. So that's how they tend the boat. That's the island right there, and we have to stop for the other boat. There is another boat right there. Let's have to. Oh man, this boat is so wobbly, and that's the beautiful Carnival Radiance right there. Yep. So we have to go all the way there, and there is another small boat right beside it, if I can see. So what people usually don't know is there is a difference between a boat and a ship. So a ship that's a ship right there, and this is a boat right here. So for you guys to get to learn about ships and boats, the people usually call boats ship and ship boats. We call the big ship boats. For you to get to know, it's not a boat, that's a ship. That's a boat right there. So yeah, we already here. So you're gonna get to know, gonna dock. I want you guys to see how they usually dock. And you guys can see we already have a very long line of people want to go back to the ship right there. And let's see how it's gonna go. So like I said, this island is called Catalina. It's somewhat of a small island, but it's not that big, it looks like it has a small population of people, and like I said, it's an island that's owned by Americans. So you can see there, that's American flag. And yep, so welcome to Avalon, Terminal Avalon. So they usually have small yachts that usually comes here and pick people from here. and they take people to Los Angeles, the mainland. I usually think it's not that very far from here because it's just that the ship takes a while before it gets here, but the small boats usually turns from here all the way to Los Angeles, which means it seems to be a very close place to the United States. So we're here in Catalina. Thank you.
Good job.
So like I said, welcome to Catalina. This is Catalina Island, and let's go together and see what Catalina has for us. And so you have a long line here, people going back to Catalina, to the ship. And everybody has to wait to go back to the ship, and that's the reason why you have a long line here.
They're on the other side of the upper sidewalk.
So we're gonna try and go all the way up there and see what they have in store for us. And I think there's not much to do here in Catalina because it's a very small island, and like I said, I heard the place is crazy expensive, but definitely all the islands are usually like that. And for most small islands, they import everything. So here they have very beautiful sceneries here. You see how those houses look, and it's a mountainous kind of place, and the houses go all the way up there. Let me show you guys. The houses go all the way from up there, and it's really beautiful. Like, I don't get it how they build those houses on those cliffs, and people still live there. Might be afraid to live in a place like that, but yeah. So it's a nice place. Like, it has beautiful places. Everything is Americanized, if I can say. They don't you have vehicles here, so this is the vehicles that they do use here. So they go around. Those are the kind of vehicles. You guys can see the kind of vehicles that they're using here. Golf carts. Have very beautiful shops. We're gonna try and walk around first, get to see how the place look, and then we're gonna try and get somewhere inside, and we're gonna try and have a drink. Like I said the last time, I'm a beer guy, so I love beer. Everywhere I go, I usually try beer. I have to drink a beer. So yeah, they have nice shops around. So yeah, let me see on this side. So that's the ship right there. Yep. We left the ship all the way there at the sea, and you have to tender to this place. So we're gonna try and walk around and see, you know. And there is one thing I've come to realize about the place is how much, and not only the place, but Americans themselves, they take pride in everything they do. They take a lot of pride in their country, and you can see how you can see how much they take pride in everything, with how they have all these flags and their drawings, which I'm about to show you guys right now, you know. So see how much they take pride in everything. Everything is America. And you guys, if you go around and see, you'll see how much they have everywhere. They have their flags, you know. American flag, American flag, American flag. So, which I don't see where it come from, because you see, these people really take pride in their country, and I think that's a good thing. Shows how much they like their country. Let me cross the road. I don't get knocked down. So, like I say, you guys can see how much they take pride in. Even all the way up there. You see, all the way up there, they have American flags. So, like I said, it's an American island which is owned by Americans, and we're gonna try and walk around and see. It doesn't have a lot going on, and yeah, we're gonna try and go this way, see what's on this side, and then we're gonna come back and go where there is fun. And mostly, if you see all the houses around here are kind of American style, so everything is America. But it's a very beautiful island, and for those people who are planning on coming to tour the place, it's a nice place, I would say. You can come and see around. There's a lot to do here. Apart from being a very small island, there's a nice and good place to see. So we're gonna try and go back, and because there's nothing interesting on this side, let's go on this side and see what they have on the other side, where they might be having more interesting things. So they do have a sheriff too. So like I said, everything here is somewhat of Americans kind of. So they have very nice parks here, and we're gonna try and see if we can get a place to eat. I'm not sure what we're gonna have for eating, but yeah, let's just go around and see first. Fish and chips. So I see there is fish and chips right there. I don't know if you guys can see. Fish and chips.
Cuando estamos bien, cuando está estacionado, no siempre nada. Sí, es enorme.
Oh, this is a very nice view here. Look at that. That really looks so nice out there. Now that's a Catalina island. Like I told you guys, this island is a small kind of island. Mostly if you're on the ship, you see how small it is. But when you come out here, it's not that small. You know, it's just when you're out, all the way out, you feel like it looks small, but it's not that small. It's a big place with a lot of things going on at the same time. We're gonna try and go all the way there to the end and see the view of the ship from Catalina Island. Yeah, like I told you guys, I'm still learning how to do all this. I'm not that comfortable with the cameras and, you know, taking cameras around people. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get confidence with it and see how it's gonna go. But yeah, just bear with me, as in we're gonna try and see. Yeah, so if you're here, it looks very beautiful, man. Like, yeah, now here you can see the whole ship's view. Looks very nice. My hands are a little bit wobbly. Yep, that's a ship right there. And it's an island, so people usually don't have roads here, so they use helicopter to come onto the land. It's either you come by air or you come by boat, small boat or the big boat. So it's up to you to choose what you're gonna have. That looks like a Black Hawk. That's a military chopper. I can tell because I used to work with the military before, so yeah, that's a Black Hawk. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not that comfortable around people holding out, you know, filming and all that kind of stuff. I don't have still the confidence to do that, but yeah, I'm gonna try my best and bring you out what we have around here. So let's just go around and see. And yeah, last video wasn't that good, and we had to cut it short because first of all I ran out of batteries, and second of all I had to rush back to the ship. But today I have a lot of time around here, so we're gonna try and see what we're gonna do for fun, you know. So let's see what they have in store for us. And like I said, I'm not so comfortable around people with my phone right now, but yeah, I'm recording with the phone. I haven't got to that advanced stage of having everything, like, you know, cameras and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna try and bring as much as I can with my phone. So let's walk all the way to the other side and see what they have on that side. You'll go, you'll see American flag. American flags are everywhere. They take pride in their country, which is very good. Best way to show people how much you value your country. Like, you know how many ships usually, that's a sheriff right there. You know how many ships usually docks here? A lot of ships usually docks in this place, and people from all over the world. As you can see, you have a lot of flags out there, so it shows you a lot of people docks here, and a lot of ships docks here. So all the ships from all over the world usually come to this place. And like I said, if you want to show people how much you value your country and you love your country, that's the way, that's the only way you can do it, you know. Show people that, yeah, this is America and you're in American territory. I like that. You know, you can see people with their flags on their t-shirts. The best way to show how much you love your country. So they have very nice shops around here. Small streets, yeah, but yeah, they don't have vehicles riding around. Yeah, they have roads too, but yeah, these are only places where people can walk. These are only walking hallways, but you see on the other side they have small roads for this small golf cars. So far I haven't seen anything amusing. I really like this bus. I don't know if it's a restaurant. It's kind of a restaurant, and it's a very old American style bus that they've turned into a restaurant, and you can come here and chill out and eat. And most probably it usually opens at night because they have all these lights around. I like this kind of vehicle. See how it looks? Doesn't look like a golf car, just look like a normal vehicle. So one thing with me is that's their spa right there. Eastland Spa. Like I said, I haven't seen anything so amusing here, and we're gonna try and go all the way to the other side and see what they have on that side. And that's the ship right there. It's a little bit far, but yeah, everybody's in Christmas mode here, like, you know, people are on Christmas mode. They have a bell here, so you see right there, that's a bell. It usually rings every 1 hour, and I think the whole island can hear the bell rings. I think maybe if you're gonna be here and see, maybe we might hear it ring, but yeah, it usually rings. The last time I was here, I could hear it ring, and you could hear it all the way where the ship is. So, oh, they do have vehicles too. It's not only the what's the name, the golf cars, but they have small vehicles too. Anyway, I like how the sceneries of the houses, how they've been built all the way to the mountain, all the way up there. I would be so scared to live in a place like that, but again, it looks very nice, you know. So if you live up there, you have to walk all the way down the stairs just to come down to where they have the department stores and all that kind of stuff. I heard they have a museum here, so I don't know if that's the museum right there. The last time I was here, I think it was closed, but we're gonna try and go all the way there and get to see what they have in that museum. So, and you guys see how the trees, like I said, it's a mountainous area, and you could see how those trees right there just hanging off the cliff. Oh man, but it's beautiful, you know. It's nice to come to new places and get to see what people have, you know. Catalina Island Youth Club, private members only. So you have to be a Catalina resident to be able to go to that club, if I'm not wrong. Walking around, I can see all these pictures on this wall, and I've realized, like, it's saying a story. It's saying a story of this island, and I think, yeah, you could see they have all this old kind of style, you know, people doing the thing. Oh, they used to have animals too. Oh, okay. So yeah, there is a story behind this this wall right here, and like I said, it heads all the way there to that, they call it a museum. I heard that it's a museum, and last time I was here, I heard it was closed. So I'm gonna try and go there and see if you can see anything amusing there. So I think the reason why last time I came here and I found it closed is because they have some construction going on. But it seems like today it's open. So let's go and see how the place looks. It's a museum. Yeah, really looks nice from outside. Hi. Good. So, oh, you pay to go in?
Yes, yes.
All right.
I can take you per person to check out the building. We have a theater, a mezzanine, a ballroom, and a balcony to check out.
All right, that's good. Yeah, I was just coming around. I'm a crew member, so I'm just curious about the building that's here. Yeah, so definitely maybe next time I might come for but it's good to
Yeah, just to check out.
yeah. All right, thank you very much. So I couldn't go inside because they are about to close. So, and this construction that's going around here, that's the thing. They're closing a little bit early, but I'm gonna try and come next time so that see what we can get from that museum. But it seems like it's a nice place. You can get to know the history of Catalina. Yeah, so we're gonna head back and see what they have on the other side. I'm gonna try and go inside one of the restaurants, just have a beer, and then go around and see what they have around here.
Billy's grandson, Annie.
And boom, we back in my cabin again. We had to cut short the video once more time. Like, I'm sorry about this. Like, I don't know what keeps on happening. But yeah, this time round wasn't about time. This time now wasn't about the place itself. This time was just, I wasn't rushing to come back to the cabin or anything like that. But yeah, I just had to, you know, I had something to do with, you know, what I was recording. So I just decided to, what, nah, I'm just gonna cut it off. But yeah, like I said, you guys keep up with me. We're gonna be coming back with some good videos. These are only testing videos, getting to know how things go, getting to know what's supposed to be done and where it's supposed to be done, discovering the places mostly. I don't have I do my research before I go to all these places. But yeah, I'm trying to get to know what's good about these places, where to go to. So yeah, I can say today it wasn't about anything to do with time or anything to do with batteries or anything like that. Yeah, like you see, I went round and yeah. But I'll be back. I'm back in my cabin right now. So this is my lovely cabin right now. It's not that big, but yeah, it's sizable. So it's all about coming back, sleeping, and go back to work. But yeah, you keep up with me, you're gonna get to know how I live most probably. I'm gonna give you a tour of everything. I'm gonna give you a tour of upstairs where I usually work. So just keep up with me, and I know, I'm coming up with all these excuses, but yeah, most definitely I'm gonna come up with something beautiful. So, like I said, successful people look like you and me. So just keep up. Thank you. Peace out.